Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champion. And today we're doing another rank up or not. And the champion we're looking at is Airwalker. We are going to do a rating on this champ too. And the rating that we're going to give is not an A, but we're giving this champ a D. We're going to look at him. We're going to look at his base kit. We're going to look at his signature ability and his awakened abilities, and we're going to look at his synergies, and then we're going to take him in, and we're going to try to beat Winter Soldier with him as a rank 1 with a full synergy team. We'll see how that goes. So let's take a look at him first. Let's turn this off. He is a D champ. He is a meme champ. I don't know, they put this champ in, and he never was any good. So let's go ahead and get this up here. So here is him on Aunt May. You can see that he is offensive combat power rate is decreased by 40%, but he gets power a different way. I just don't like the way that it is, and it doesn't really work very well. Now he has a persistent thing that he does, so he gains 3.5% of a bar power every second. He gets a plus bonus to his armor rating and his attack rating. Airwalker starts the quest with 1 power cosmic, which persists between fights. He gains 1 power cosmic when he wins a fight. He can get up to 3. When Airwalker has no power cosmic buffs, he will gain 1 after 7.5 seconds. Special attack 3 can only be used if Airwalker has 3 power cosmic debuffs or is defending. So those are things that are just terrible for the champ to begin with. I don't like any of that stuff. Yeah, he's not that great of a champ to begin with, and you have to win 3 fights to make him decent, which sucks. So, and then you can't use your special 3 until you have 3 of these. I don't know why they did this. So when power drained, power locked, or power burned, you inflict 3 Dark Tide debuffs. So this is what they do. Dark Tide debuff reduce block proficiency. Champions suffering from both armor break and Dark Tide take direct damage. And opponents remove 1 Dark Tide debuff every time they fill a bar of power. And he gets a crossfight. So when the opponent has 10 Dark Tide debuffs, crossfight maximum 1. They are combined into a passive that lasts for the rest of the fight. So he can get up to 10, but it takes a ton of fights to do that. So when charging a heavy attack, increase ability power rate by 300%, and heavy charging can be held for an extended duration. So that's how he gets power. Remember, his offensive combat power rate is decreased by 40%, but if you hold the heavy, then he gets it. 75% of the power gain while charging is lost over 3/4 of a second. If Airwalker fills a bar of power, he gains an unblockable buff for 1 second. If Airwalker activates a special attack, he gains a fury buff during the special attack. Special attacks, activating a special attack, armor break. So that's where this Dark Tide and armor break comes in. So you want to hit him with a special attack, and then you want to try and get the Dark Tide on him. Let's see here. Reducing armor rating, this can stack up to 8 times. If the last hit isn't blocked, you apply 1 Dark Tide debuff to the opponent and an additional 1 for each buff on Airwalker. So if he does a special 1, the last hit is 50% chance to inflict a stun. The chance is increased by 50% if Airwalker is unblockable. If the opponent has a Dark Tide passive, this attack deals an additional 40% of the damage as burst. And you can't do this one unless you have 3 of these power cosmics. And it has an increased attack rating. He regenerates, gains a bar of power every second for 20 seconds, gains a passive unstoppable. Every attack has a 100% chance to deal an additional burst of direct damage. Is equal to 5% of the damage dealt per Dark Tide. Power of Galactus sets Airwalker's power to 0 when it ends. And Dark Tide Crossfight class effects. So this is if he goes up against these champs. Now his awakened ability inflict a Dark Tide debuff on the opponent every 20 to 8 seconds. So at a Sig 200, it's every 8 seconds. At a Sig 0, it's every 20 seconds. We got him at a Sig 40. So it's going to be every 17.13 seconds, which really isn't going to mean it. It could. It could. Okay. Now, what synergies do we want to think about with this guy? Not really. Heralds of Galactus, crossfight ability. The first Airwalker first fight grants him an indefinite precision, increasing crit rating by 450. And the next, okay, so this might actually be good because it's good in the first fight. Nova Core, when Dark Tide debuff is placed on the opponent, 30% chance to. So we want that one. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna move this over to. You guys are gonna look at this. I'm going into Realm of Legends, and we're gonna make an Airwalker team. We're gonna make the Airwalker team so we can see how good he is with these synergies on, which is not really great, but it is what it is. Okay, so we want to bring in. Let's just bring in Silver Surfer. Let's bring in Silver Surfer. Let's bring in Nova. Is Nova's... I have a Nova. I believe he's caught. There he is. Let's bring in a Nova. The High Ground. Heavy increases ability rate by an additional 150, reduced by 50 for each pa. Okay, so let's bring in a Ebony Maw. I've got him somewhere here. Where is he? Ebony Maw. Where are you, Ebony Maw? Where is Ebony Maw? How do I not see him? He is a mystic, right? He is a mystic. There he is right there. Ebony Maw. Okay. And, so wait a minute. I needed to bring in a Nova. Why is my Nova not on there? Okay. So we got Silver Surfer, Ebony Maw, Nova. Got that one, got that one, got that one. Gain 1. We're not going to be doing more than one fight. Cosmic Control. Unstoppable. I don't really care about that. Galactus. Champion is a Herald, all unblockable. So that doesn't really do anything unless we get... so Silver Surfer, Herald of Galactus. And then Wings of Fear. Okay, we're going to bring in... I don't know why everybody has a Sauron. Seems like a lot of different champs have Sauron. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So here is our team. Let's save this. Here's our team. We've got Airwalker with a synergy with Silver Surfer, Sauron, Ebony Maw, and Nova. And let's see how well he does against the Winter Soldier. And I think what we're going to do is the rotation we're going to do. Let's go back to look at this here. And let's think about this very carefully. So I think we want to get as many Dark Tides on as we can. So I think we want to charge heavy attacks to get power. We want to do our special attacks. And I think we just want to do special 2s. We can't do special 3s. I think we just want to do special 2s. That gets us... so it's going to do burst damage. Yeah, I think we just want to do special 2s. And activating a special attack gives us armor breaks. And if the last hit isn't block, apply a Dark Tide. So we're just going to do that. We'll just do special 2s then. Because that seems to do the most damage. See how well he does. And how long this is going to take. With a rank 1. Wow. I already screwed up. We got to be really careful with that. I think I want to get close to a special 3. Okay, there we go. So there's 4 Dark Tides he just got. 5. Because I think he just There's a Dark Tide clock right there. Come on, dude. I'm getting blasted. Alright. And now he's going to take some damage. That did some damage. He is blasting us. Oh, I only got... Why do I only have one Dark Tide? I think we turned those into armor breaks. Yeah, we're turning these into armor breaks. Let's try a special one and see what happens here. He's not going to beat him because he's just not doing enough damage. And he looks like he's on fire. Oh, that was bad. I shouldn't have done that. He looks like he's on fire. Okay, he didn't get stunned. Wow. Yeah, you can't make very many mistakes with... And the input issues are just terrible right now. You can't make very... And I've got suicides on, so the recoil is pretty bad. He just does not do very much damage at all. I wish that Dark Tide damage did more. Yeah, he's gonna blast. Yeah, he just has no... What happens if we fill up to 3 bars of power? Yeah, see, it won't go to 3 bars of power. We're gonna recoil out too. Yeah, he just doesn't. He just is just terrible. He's just terrible. All right, well, that's the video I got for everybody today. We're giving Airwalker a D, and I hope everybody enjoyed.